Hey, sorry I'm late. What'd I miss?
Now, that's the way it should be.
Is that Heather Weber?
Yeah, and all of her whacked out glory, Mom.
What is she doing here?
The one and only Kelly's. But there is so much more going on here than meets the eye. These are not simply lunch choices. These are the layers of Franco's tormented angst sandwich between the crusty, yeasty crusts of his genius. Bologna is not merely discs of processed pig. No, it is the layers of Franco's soul, sliced to fit the very bread of society. The Reuben is Rubenesque in its depiction of the tumor that tormented him for so long. The caprese is yes, it is genius, isn't it? And only Heather Weber could speak for Franco when Franco cannot speak for himself.
Stop it.
No, just
Diane.
as his art
Diane,
is so
will you stop
elevated.
Please. It's enough. No more pretending it's over.
Franco, don't.
Yes, listen to her. Listen to her. I can't believe I just said that. God, listen to her.
Look at these paintings. Really. Look at them. I didn't paint these. Heather did. Sorry. I'm trying to pass Heather's paintings off as my own.
Why?
Because I suck at painting now? Really, I'm no good at it.
Did you try?
Of course I tried. I tried, and a good friend told me that my painting was crap, and she was right.
Doesn't sound like a friend to me.
Turns out, when they sliced that tumor out of my brain, they sliced whatever talent I might have had along with it. I didn't know what else to do.
You were desperate.
And broke. And it was my birthday. And you showed up with that beautiful gift of your BLT, and Sebastian liked it so much that I manipulated you into painting more like it so that I could pass them off as mine. Heather, I'm so sorry. I am. And if you want to cut me to ribbons with that cheese knife of yours, I wouldn't blame you.
No, Franco. Never. I forgive you.
No, I don't expect anyone else in this room to be quite so generous. I didn't know. I really thought after the surgery that I'd be a better man, and I think that I am. I didn't know that it would turn me into a shoddy artist. Look, to be clear, I'd give whatever grain of creativity I ever had to be the kind of man that you want me to be.
This is Heather Weber. She has escaped from the Scavenge Institute. Please disarm her, read her rights.
Disarmament won't be necessary. I don't want to cause Franco trouble.
It's a little late for that, don't you think?
And she's cuffed.
Thank God.
Is it just me, or does something really bizarre happen every time we try to go out?
Actually, I think it is you.
I thought so.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lazaro is conceding in the race for district attorney. The mayor has asked me to pick up the reins effective immediately. So, here we go. I have promised you good people that I would clean up the crime in this town, and I intend to do that, starting with the prosecution of these two criminals to the full extent of the law.
You can't do that.
I can, and I will. You have been escaping from the scavenge over and over again, and that is a travesty, and that will stop, let me assure you. And you, I don't know how you haven't been prosecuted. That boggles my mind. But you will pay for these crimes. Perpetrating fraud, aiding and abetting Heather here in her escapes, and trying to make a profit off stolen goods. Officers, take him.
Scott, no, please. Punish me if you want. But you cannot hurt Franco.
Why?
Because he's your son. I'm telling you, you're Franco's father, and I can prove it.
Okay, wait, hold on. You want us to believe that Jason's parents are Susan Moore and Scott Baldwin, not Alan Quartermain?
Who cares about Jason?
What the hell are you talking about? Alan was Jason's father, and Susan, your cousin, was Jason's mother.
Jason and Franco are twins. Pretty sure it's not possible to have different fathers.
It is if they're not really twins. In fact, Franco and Jason, they're not even brothers. Franco's no more a Quartermain than Kiki is.
What? How?
Sometimes, as we all know, mothers lie about these things.
Okay, Heather, look, I appreciate you making up this outrageous story to spare me prosecution, but there is no way that this man is my father.
Now there's something I can get behind. Officers, take her away.
Wait. Heather says she has proof, so let's hear it. If Franco isn't Jason's twin, then who is he? Go on, Heather. You are the center of attention.
Are you giving me the floor because you want Franco to go free? Or because of your misguided love for Jason?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of all this.
For whom?
For everyone. You say you have proof, let's hear it.
Come on. You're not gonna get a straight answer out of Heather.
Well, we damn sure deserve one, don't we? You tortured Jason and Sam. You made Sam think that Franco was Danny's father, and then you kidnapped Danny and you jumped off a roof.
Carly, not now.
I'm sorry, okay? I am sorry. I get that, and I am sorry to bring up bad memories, but don't you want to know what kind of game Heather's playing? Don't you want to know why she put you through everything?
Okay, hold on a second.
Just stop talking about Jason, please.
Jason has nothing to do with anything.
Except you were obsessed with ruining his life.
Past tense.
Why?
Because
he's dead?
Because my focus is on Franco now.
Who you now claim has no relation to Jason, but suddenly is Scott Baldwin's son.
Correct.
Really? Then who the hell is Franco's mother?
I am.
No.
That's right. You're my son. Come to Mama. A baby together. A beautiful son. Our Franco.
No, Heather. It didn't happen. That's not true.
Of course it's not true.
But it is.
No, we didn't have sex before Jason and Franco were born. I remember Jason was a baby, and...
Don't stop there, Scott. We were after Jason's inheritance. We wanted to control that money as our own.
That was a long time ago, Heather. I've changed.
Yeah. Oh, boy. He most certainly has changed. All the mistakes of his youth, they're gone. They're way, way back there. And now he has chosen, because he's the new DA, to live his life with honesty and integrity.
I could never have conceived a child with you, especially this child in question.
Not the second time we had relations. But what about the first? You really don't remember? Let me set the stage for you. Luke and Laura had just returned from Beach's Corners. Laura wanted a divorce. You were heartbroken, and coincidentally, so was I. Jeff had just had me institutionalized for a few minor hallucinations.
Right. Used to sneak out of there all the time.
I took furloughs, as I do now.
This couldn't have actually...
It was a cold, dark night. You and I ran into each other. You were drunk. You were hurting over Laura. So I took you to my favorite place.
Kelly's.
That's right. We shared a BLT. And oh, so much more. We made a baby that night. And here he is, standing before you, all grown up.
She's not lying, is she?
Of course I'm not lying. Why would Scott never knew I was pregnant?
Why not?
Because I didn't want him to know. Yes, we had a one-night stand, but I was still in love with Jeff, so I hid my belly and I laid low.
Wait a minute. You said that Susan gave birth to Jason and then she passed out, never even knowing that she had a baby.
Yes, that's what I said. I lied. My cousin and I both had babies in New York. Susan gave birth to Jason, and I gave birth to Franco.
You sold your own baby? You sold your baby to Betsy?
Yes, that's right. But I never stopped loving you, Franco. Never stopped admiring you from afar. Yearning to tell you how proud I was of you, but I couldn't. Until now.
Why not? Franco's been in trouble before.
Because now Franco's fate is in Scott's hands.
Oh, no. Nuh-uh. Heather, you don't get to do that. You don't get to make it this Scott's fault. Okay, so he had one night of indiscretion with the likes of you. That does not excuse what you have done. You took advantage of his broken heart, took him to some place in a drunken stupor and took advantage of everything, and now decades later, you're coming up with all these lies? Come on. This is nothing but another one of your lies.
Scott, please. You were Franco's father. Love him enough to let him go. Come on, like I did.
We don't even know if this is real.
You said you had proof. I do.
Then where the hell is it?
Give me it.
It's a birth certificate.
Whose is it, Franco's?
It says Baby Boy Grant. And it lists the parents as Heather Grant and Scott Baldwin.
Okay, it's a birth certificate. Anyone can have that forged.
There's a DNA test in there.
Oh, come like Carly said, because you've never forged one of those before. Sam's right. You have lied over and over again. Why the hell should any of us believe you now?
I'm your mother, Franco. Deep down inside, I think you must know it's true. Why else would I care so much about what happens to you? Why else would it be so important for me to protect you from Carly?
So, are they real?
So what's the verdict? It's a forgery, right?
We all know Heather's skilled at faking a DNA test.
I'm sure the birth certificate's a phony, too.
I'm sorry.
What?
From what I can see here, the markings are that of a genuine document.
Kind of looks like a legit DNA test, too.
Please, feel free to run another one. I don't want there to be any doubt in your mind that Franco's our son.
What the hell is wrong with you? After all the crap you pulled, how is this even possible? You said that Jason and Franco were twins, that they were brothers, and now they're not? Why would you do that?
You don't know why? I think you do.
Because of that ridiculous letter?
It wasn't ridiculous
You know what?
to me.
Screw you for ruining my life. Screw you for stealing my child. Screw you because my husband will never know his son. All because of your ridiculous letter.
Hey, what do you say we get this woman out of here?
Officers, take her back to the institution, all right? Make sure she stays put.
Franco, my beautiful flesh and my talented blood. Now that the secret's out, we can be mother and son. Don't you see? Don't you see now? You're just like me. I would do anything.
Go.
And you, Carly, you better watch yourself. Don't you test me. You get too close to him and you will pay. You just ask Sam. I love you, Franco. I love you, my son. I love you.
I think I'm probably the one who looks like I need to be institutionalized now.
You want to see with your own eyes that she gets thrown into the
I want to
car?
see that she doesn't take my son.
Let's
That's
go.
what I want to see.
Let's go. Let's do
Yeah?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm on.
This party's just getting started.